Hello, Lightning Collection fans, and welcome back to Rangers of the Universe. I'm Chris, and in this video, I will be giving my top 10 Power Ranger Lightning Collection 2-packs I would like to see come to the line. So, I did a video talking about the history of Versus packs and why I'd like to see Versus packs and just more 2-packs in general return to the line and come out more. So in this video, I'm going to be giving my top 10 wish list of ones I would like to personally see in the line. So before I start with number 10, I'm going to give some honorable mentions that I think would make amazing 2-packs, but are not on my list. So first, Jindrax and Toxica from Power Rangers Wild Force. I mean, they're probably one of the biggest duos, definitely deserve a position of a 2-pack. And then you've got Bulk and Skull, a first comedic duo. I mean, they'd make an excellent 2-pack. And another one I'll do is, with villains, you can also go with Machine Empire. I mean, King Mondo, Queen Machina, Super Megaforce / Megaforce combination. I'd really like to see, I think, Prince Vrock and Prince Vakar would be a cool one. Put them both together, get them out in one go. So those are some honorable mentions of 2-packs I think would be great to have in the line and would make a lot of sense, but they aren't quite on my list. So number 10, I've got Wild Force Red, Cole Evans, and Master Org is a versus pack. Now that's one that, when you're thinking villain rivalries and everything like that, Cole and Master Org is definitely a big one. Because Master Org, he had killed Cole's parents. Master Org was originally a human, their colleague, the current one. He killed Cole's parents, so he was a major threat to Cole in the series. So I think that would be an amazing 2-pack to get. And even make it put of a deluxe thing, it would definitely be a higher price point. But you could also have be Cole with the Animarium armor in his Battleizer form. That'd be another way of making it even better. So it could be either variation of Cole, his Battleizer, or just plain Wild Force Red. So that would be number 10 for me. Because also with it, if you do the Battleizer one, you don't really need to include a head sculpt. Where if you do Wild Force Red for that, you include a head sculpt, his weapon, the lion armor weapon that he has, the hand punching one. I don't know the name of it, but his signature weapon, you could include that, and then have the Animarium armor be a different release, so you don't need to include a head sculpt for that. So yeah, that would be number 10 for me, having Wild Force Red and Master Org. With that, we would get out the Red Ranger for Power Rangers Wild Force and the main villain for a season that has already been started in the Lightning Collection line. We have Lightning Collections. We have Wild Force Silver, Merrick the Lunar Wolf already, and Max Cooper, the Shark Ranger, Wild Force Blue. So we already have them in the line, and then we have the Wild Force Putrid coming in Wave 13. So with this, it'd finish 3 out of 6 Rangers, give us the main villain, and then we'd already have their foot soldier for the villains. So that is a 2-pack, a versus pack that I would love to see in the line. Now, sitting at number 9 is another big main villain. It's Time Force Pink, Jen versus Rancic. So that is another versus pack I would like to see. Jen, her whole season, she was out for revenge against Rancic for killing Alex. Until the finale when Rancic gave up and turned himself in. He was a villain that was extremely tough. He beat her time and time again. He did not lose into a fight. And then in Wild Force, we saw them both return. They teamed up together and Rancic saved them all. He redeemed himself as a good guy. So that is a 2-pack that I would love to see, whether it's a versus pack or not, because as I said, they did become allies and he saved them against the Mute Orgs and redeemed himself. But that is definitely a 2-pack that I think would be excellent in the line. And it would add us figures for Time Force that already has Time Force Red and Time Force Blue in the line. So I think that would be an excellent addition. Now, sitting at number 8 is a re-release of a figure with just a head sculpt this time around. From Power Rangers Lost Galaxy, I would love to see Mike as the Magna Defender versus Captain Mutiny. So that is definitely a 2-pack I would personally love to see. I mean, Lost Galaxy is one of my favorite seasons. And next year, they did say Lost Galaxy would be finished. Now, I don't personally think that means we're going to get Mike and Corone as well, that they're counting Mike and Corone into that. Because I'm figuring the Lightning Collection, the Lost Galaxy Pink we saw, I figure that's going to be Kendrick's personally. So, I think Mike is definitely one who we already have the Magna Defender body. So all they got to do is print out a Mike head sculpt and package it in there. So I definitely think Magna Defender Mike is one that should be for a 2-pack. And who better than Captain Mutiny, the ruler of the Lost Galaxy? He was the last villain that Mike faced with the Magna Defender powers, because Mike then went on to transform into the Defender Torzord and sacrifice himself. He sacrificed his powers to hold open the portal so Terra Venture could escape the Lost Galaxy, and it led to the destruction of Captain Mutiny, who was destroyed by Trakina's ship. So that was the last villain Mike faced off against, Captain Mutiny, when he lost before losing his powers. So I would love to get a figure of Captain Mutiny because, as I said, I love Lost Galaxy, and Mike is Magna Defender. It'd be a perfect way to finally finish off Lost Galaxy, give us the villains, give us the Rangers. So I think that would be an excellent 2-pack, an excellent versus pack for the line. Now, on to number 7 this would be a 2-pack, Wolf Warrior and Korag the Night Wolf from Power Rangers Mystic Force. So, for those that have never seen Mystic Force, Korag the Night Wolf is an evil villain who is actually the hero, one of the Mystic Warriors, the heroes, Lianbo, the father of the Red Ranger, the Wolf Warrior, who he was possessed and turned evil into Korag. So they are the same person. So for both of them, you only need that one Lianbo head sculpt that you can include. You have both of them with their weapons. As with all the figures here, you give them their weapons, their alternate hands. For the Rangers, they have that head sculpt. And Korag the Night Wolf, and Wolf Warrior would definitely be an amazing 2-pack because they are the same character. They are Lianbo. So I think they'd be an awesome one to put together because they are both also very popular characters. They have amazing looking suits. One's purple, one's red. Other than that, they're basically the same thing, just different colors. So you only have to make one sculpt and then just change the paint on it. So I definitely think this would be an amazing 2-pack that would sell well. And I think it would be a great way to introduce Power Rangers Mystic Force into the Lightning Collection line. So that is my number 7 pick. Now, my number 6 pick from a already started season that is in the line is Power Rangers Dino Supercharge Xeno Wing, Dino Charge Silver versus Doomwing. So, we have this team already in the line. We have 6 out of 10 members. Well, there's 10 members of the team, but we have 2 versions of Dino Charge Purple. We have the male version, Albert, and the female version, Kendall. Albert only had the power for 2 episodes. So, with Dino Charge Blue releasing in Wave 13, that makes the 6 main Rangers done. That just leaves the extra Rangers, both Purple, Graphite, Aqua, and Silver. Now, Silver, Dino Charge Silver, the version of it, Xenowing, he had been put in contact with the Dark Energem, causing Xenowing to have a dark, evil variant called Doomwing. Now, Doomwing was able to turn into the Dino Charge Silver Ranger when he was in control of Xenowing's body. When they were separated, Doomwing is the one who still had the Energem, and we saw the final fight between Xenowing versus Doomwing and Xenowing becoming Dino Charge Silver again to defeat Doomwing. Now, I think this would be an amazing 2-pack because Dino Charge probably has one of the highest villain counts of any of the seasons. It's a close contender with Operation Overdrive for most main villains. So this is a good way of getting out one of the villains and one of the extra rangers and trying to finish that team. So it would definitely be an excellent versus pack. Doomwing, the sculpt on it would be absolutely fantastic. Plus, I would love a Xenowing figure himself, as well as Dino Charge Silver. So doing a Doomwing sculpt brings in that room where eventually they could do a solo Xenowing sculpt, Xenowing figure, and in the 2-pack we get Dino Charge Silver. So I would absolutely love to see that figure. Dino Charge Silver is my favorite suit in that season. I absolutely love Xenowing, so that is my number 6 pick of a figure I would love to see in the Lightning Collection line in a 2-pack. I think Xenowing's better with that. And you can always swap out Doomwing with Lord Arcanon would also be a cool one to do, because Xenowing faced Lord Arcanon when he bonded to the Silver Energem and first became Dino Charge Silver. So that one is interchangeable, but I'd probably say Doomwing's more of the better, more likely version to get if it is a 2-pack. So either way, Dino Charge sits at number 6, Dino Charge Silver. Now, top 5 here. 5th we're going with is Void King and Void Queen. So they are a 2-pack I want to see. Now, some people might think, why not Void Knight? Well, Void Knight I'd rather see solo or maybe with like Dino Fury Pink or something like that. But I'd rather see Void Knight solo because I consider him an extra ranger. He falls under an extra hero. But I wanted to pick 2-pack of Void King and Void Queen. Now, this year we had an Amazon exclusive Astronema and Ecliptor figure. So, it's not out of the realm of possibility. I mean, do Void King and Void Queen together. They're both big figures, so they'd be at a higher price point. They wouldn't be at our normal price point for a wave, like Void Knight could be. And even then, he'd probably be more of a deluxe wave version. But Void King and Void Queen are much bigger figures, especially Void Queen, where they'd be at a higher price point, and with a 2-pack, it would have that higher price point for them to come to things. So those are definitely 2 figures that I think with the current season, they'd be amazing to come out and as a 2-pack, whether it's an exclusive or not. So that is my number 5 pick from Power Rangers Dino Fury. Terrican Centaurus, Evil, Sporks, induced versions, Void King and Void Queen. Bring them into the line. Now, on to the top 4. At number 4 is Operation Overdrive, Defender Vest Adam versus Thorax. So this is a 2-pack I especially want to see because Adam Park is my favorite Ranger. I definitely want to see a figure of him at some point in time. And I'm to the Retro Rangers, Once a Ranger team. And I mean, definitely I think it's a good time for that figure to come out because this year was the 15th anniversary of Operation Overdrive, and we didn't get a single Operation Overdrive figure. And the thing is, Operation Overdrive isn't a popular season, so I think a good way of introducing it to the line is through Adam Park, have him with the Defender vest so you can label it Operation Overdrive, and the older Johnny and Bosch head sculpt, and then put him with Thrax. Thrax is the son of Lord Zed and Rita. So you have Thrax. You can make up that family. We already have Lord Zed and Rita in the Lightning Collection. So you could have Thrax with them. And he got in the big blowout one-on-one fight with Adam in the Once a Ranger Part 2 episode. So that is a 2-pack that I think would sell extremely well, and I would love to see. And it could be something like a fan channel exclusive, or even a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. So that is one I definitely want to see in the line. Now, at number 3 is the Lion Warrior and Chameleon Warrior from Power Rangers Jungle Fury. So, next year makes the 15th anniversary of Power Rangers Jungle Fury. Now, as I said earlier when I was talking about Void King and Void Queen, we had Astronema and Ecliptor 2-pack in the line. And Lion Warrior and Chameleon Warrior, they were originally both villains in Power Rangers Jungle Fury, Daishi and Camille, until the final episode when Jared freed himself from Daishi, and we saw in the final scene the Lion Warrior and Chameleon Warrior become good and team up with our Jungle Fury Rangers to defeat Daishi once and for all. And as explained by Gokaiger as well, they are both extra Rangers. They're extra heroes, the Lion Warrior and Chameleon Warrior. So it does also fulfill with Jungle Fury, if this is a 2-pack, the Lion Warrior and Chameleon Warrior. They are both bigger scale, so they would be more deluxe wave type of figures at a higher price point. They wouldn't be like $24.99 regular figures because they are more highly detailed and decoed out. So they'd be an amazing 2-pack, fulfill Jungle Fury anniversary, give us extra Rangers, and 2 main villains from Power Rangers Jungle Fury. So that is a 2-pack that I think would be an excellent way to introduce Power Rangers Jungle Fury into the Lightning Collection line as well, with 2 of the villains that turn heroes. Now, down to my top 2. In number 2 is, we got Andros and Astronema 2-pack. That was in our first wave of Versus packs. That was the thing. So, I'm going to go with the other brother-sister duo that we had in Power Rangers RPM, Dylan, the RPM Black Ranger, and Tanaya 7. So, you'd always see them in each of the episodes. They'd be like one-on-one fighting each other. Dylan would be facing Tanaya. And Dylan's whole saga during it, Dylan he was looking for his sister. He was trying to find that out. He lost his memories. He knew he had a sister that he lost. And he discovered that Tanaya 7, Venjex's loyal subordinate, was his sister. So he rescued her, and then she ended up getting recaptured. But I think they'd be a fantastic 2-pack because you could fulfill the Versus pack. Whether it's a Versus pack, they did fight each other a lot, or just a 2-pack. I think it's an amazing thing because they are brother-sister, and we had that brother-sister with Andros and Astronema in the first wave of Versus packs. So that's something that's been done before. Tanaya is an extremely popular villain. Dylan's an amazing Black Ranger. He's one of my all-time favorite Rangers. And RPM is my all-time favorite season, and in my opinion, RPM's one of, if not the best season of Power Rangers ever. So, bringing Dylan and Tanaya to the line in a 2-pack, as I've said with Jungle Fury and Mystic Force on this list, it's an extremely great way to introduce RPM to the Lightning Collection line with a Dylan and Tanaya 2-pack. So, that is my pick for number 2. Now, number 1. My number 1 pick for the Lightning Collection 2-packs I would like to see is my all-time favorite female Ranger, Corone, Lost Galaxy Pink, versus my all-time second favorite villain, Trakina. So that is the 2-pack I want to see most of all in the Lightning Collection line. I would love to see a Versus pack of Corone and Trakina. Now, we have Lost Galaxy Pink coming. By all means, it could be Corone. However, I am not expecting it to be Corone. I'm expecting it to be Kendrix because Kendrix did have the powers first. So I am expecting it to be her. Now, they said Lost Galaxy would be finished. I'm not expecting that to mean Corone and Mike are coming as well next year, but as I said back in number 8 when I talked about Mike versus Captain Mutiny, I think Corone versus Trakina is an excellent way to finish Lost Galaxy and bring the main villains to the line. Trakina, in general, is one of my favorite villains because she is US made. She did not exist in Sentai footage. In Ginga Man, the Sentai version of Power Rangers Lost Galaxy, Captain Mutiny was the main villain. But because they were still using his suit for Ginga Man versus Mega Ranger, they couldn't use the Captain Mutiny suit or Ginga Man villains, so they had to make their own, and Trakina was one of them. I absolutely love her. Absolutely love her character, and Corone is my all-time favorite female ranger, and Corone as Astronemo was my favorite all-time villain. And Corone, she got the Lost Galaxy Pink powers. She first became Lost Galaxy Pink in a fight with Trakina, helping the other Lost Galaxy Rangers. So I think this is a perfect embodiment of what a versus pack is. She gained those powers fighting this villain. So I think this is a top tier versus pack. It'd be a great way to finish Lost Galaxy, bring the main Lost Galaxy villain to the line, and it'd definitely be a versus pack that would be an instant purchase for me. Granted, that's why I have this top 10 list. They're all ones that I would instantly buy. But especially her, she is one I would love to see in the line and have. So yeah, that is all for this video. These are the top 10 2-packs I would love to see in the line. So definitely let me know in the comments below what you'd love to see for 2-packs in the Lightning Collection line, and whether you think versus packs should return and we should get more 2-packs. And I'll be back with more Lightning Collection videos. And make sure to check out the giveaway video that is currently going. Check that out. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. The names are in the description of the video below. And make sure to enter that giveaway, and I'll see you soon with many more Lightning Collection videos, especially my 2023 Lightning Collection predictions video. Also, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and ring that bell for notifications. So, that is all for this video.